anytime I'm doing any fade, ball fade, low fade, drop fade, taper fade, whatever fade it is, I always start off first with my bald line. That's the line that sets the shape of the fade.
Yes, all the eyes tryna put me on a t-shirt. Shorty want me so bad, do your knees hurt? Yeah, I'm counting paper crop, it might be mine, yeah. Choice, if you want one, then you coming with a paper. I ain't texting shorty back, see you later. Yeah, you catch me on that gas, I'm a racer, yeah, little shawty.
Alright, right here I was trying to show that I'm going to start with the no guard, just clipper open. I start every fade like this, or anytime I'm blending, I start like this. So fade or taper or anything, this is how I started.
Yo, living when I'm stressed, gotta carry choppers. Put a Corvette, now I'm riding with your daughter. Gucci camo vest, quit the plotting, I'ma stop you. Yeah.
Alright, the thickness of your first guideline always depends on what kind of fade you're doing. So depending on what fade you're doing, you might have to make it thicker or smaller. But after that, I close the clipper halfway. I don't close it all the way, and I just go halfway up, and I start lightening up that ball line at the bottom so you can eventually take that out.
Counting paper crop, it might be mine, yeah. Choice, if you want one, then you coming with a paper.
All my clippers are zero gap, so that allows me to take out that ball line I set in with the liners pretty easy. But even if that line doesn't come all the way out with just the clipper, I'll go back with my liners, flip them, and then I'll take that line out with that too. Right here you can see I'm using my liners to take out that ball line, but if you pay attention, you see I'm only using the corners. I usually do that more than the full blade when I'm fading or anything. That's usually what I do. Helps get a more detailed fade. First guideline, I'll be using a 1 closed. So no matter the texture, when I'm fading, if I start with a guard and I start closed, that's how I do every other guideline. I always go closed if I start closed. If I start open, I use every other guideline open. When I say open, I mean open blade. Alright, now I'm about to drop down to the 0.5 guard to take out that line I created between the 1 and the clipper open. After I use the 0.5 guard, I'm gonna go back to clipper open or blade open and just blend it out, do a little detail work to take out that line. Alright, right here you about to see me use the corners right there to take out certain dark spots. If I use the full blade, it'll just create another guideline that I have to deal with. Usually when I'm doing a fade, I work from the bottom to the top. I do this because if I knock out all the guidelines to where there's no guidelines left, it will only leave me with the top guideline that I haven't started yet. Alright, now I'm about to use my number 2 close, create another guideline and blend it out just like we did the rest. Anytime I'm fading, it's always the same steps. I'll use the guard, create that guideline, close it, lighten up the guideline that it made, and then go down the guard to take out the guideline. Now I'm going to use my 1.5 guard to soften up that guideline. Me, I love using the comb. I rarely ever use a brush when I'm doing any fade. A comb I feel like just separates the hair better. And right here, all I'm showing you is that I'm just opening and closing the lever to do a little detail. Make sure I'm getting that hair all even across the guideline. So that line did not fully come out with the 1.5 guard or the half guard. So now I'm putting on the 1 guard open to attack that guideline even more. And eventually I'll close it just to fully get out that guideline before I move to my next steps.
Out of eyes tryna put me on a t-shirt. Shorty want me so bad, do your knees hurt? Yeah, I'm counting paper guap, it might be mine, it might be mine, yeah. Choice, if you want one now you coming with a paper. I ain't texting shorty back, see you later. Yeah, you catch me on that gas, I'm a racer, yeah. Lil' shawty, always out of money, you ain't really got a talk, so like why you tryna stop me, yeah? Ain't nobody finna come and body me, I know what you want, but you ain't gonna come top me, what? Yeah, I gotta check, I'm finna cop Balenciaga. Yo, living when I'm stressed, I don't gotta carry choppers, double Corvette, now I'm riding with your daughter. Gucci camo vest, quit deploying, I'ma stop ya. Yeah, I've been riding with a gang, I've been shut up with a thing, I've been rolling with the same shawty. Ay, I ain't capping, I be lame, ain't nobody stop my game, shawty wanna make it rain.
Alright, now I'm about to do a lot of detail work with the corners before I attack the last guideline. This is just to make me feel more comfortable with the fade, knowing that everything's done, and that my last thing I'll have to do is blend in the fade on the side to the top of the waves.
I ain't texting shorty back, see you later. Yeah, you catch me on that gas, I'm a racer, yeah.
So as you can see, my client has a harsh guideline that separates his waves from his hair that's on the side that's not waves. So he gets a 2 on the top. So I'm using 3 to blend that in, and I'm just go down from there until it's fully blended in. Now I'm gonna come in with the 1.5 guard or the half guard. I always come in after and do a lot of detail work. That's the majority of the cut, is straight detailing everything till it looks perfect in your eyes. Alright, depending on how thick or how long your client's beard is, you may use a guard, but for this client's beard I did not have to use a guard to fade in the sideburns. So I'm just using the clipper, and I'm just opening and closing until I get that desired look. guess I did end up using the guard. So a few steps got cut out for this part. Anytime I do a hairline, I always spray with alcohol, brush the alcohol in, and use a blow dryer to get it as dry as possible. The drier the line or the skin is, the crispier the line. Also, the cleaner the skin is, the crispier the line's gonna be.
Hey Zay, hurry up.
Alright, so right here, this client does get enhancements, so you're just gonna see me applying enhancements. Enhancements is semi-permanent fiber or hair dye. Right here I'm using a semi-permanent hair dye by Kiss Express. Alright man, that's it man. First tutorial, first barber tutorial. Did a high slash mid ball fade, you know. I was kind of nervous when I first started to record this, and watching it, as I'm watching, I see a lot of areas I could improve in. So it's a good thing for me. But if y'all got any suggestions, anything y'all want to see next, any different cuts, textures, clippers, anything, let me know in the comments, and I'll gladly get those videos out for you guys. Thank you for watching, man. I'm gonna put my links in the description so you can follow my Instagram, my TikTok, everything. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.